Hello, hello, and welcome everyone. And thank you for joining us this evening. My name is Marie-Paul, and I'm joined by my great friend and team builder, Alison Robertshaw. This short presentation will give you an overview of Max International and the opportunity to improve your health. Sadly, most people in the world today are exposed to high levels of pollution and toxins. They suffer from high stress, poor diet, and lack of sleep. These issues are not helping our health. Deaths from non-infectious diseases continue to rise. According to the World Health Organization, the top two causes of death worldwide are heart disease and stroke, which is quickly followed by kidney disease and diabetes and others that add to the leading cause of death globally. These trends show us that there are health challenges in our world today, and taking care of our health is critical more than ever before. Health is wealth. We've all heard the saying. Taking good care of our bodies is the basic foundation for creating a significant change in our lives. Don't you think so, Alison?
Absolutely. Our overall health depends on the health of our individual cells. If our cells are healthy, then our bodies are healthy.
Our overall health depends on the health of, sadly, it's glutathione that keeps our cells healthy. After food, water, and oxygen, the fourth thing every cell needs to survive is glutathione.
So, Marie, can you tell us what glutathione is?
Absolutely. We produce it naturally in every cells of our bodies. It is our body's natural defense against toxins, pollution, and more. Every day, there are thousands of attacks on our cells. It's glutathione that protects us against these attacks. Without optimal glutathione levels, our cells cannot stay healthy. And we know that if our cells are not healthy, how can our bodies stay healthy?
Well, when we have optimal levels of glutathione, we have so many benefits. Our immune system gets stronger, it reduces the inflammation in our cells, it helps to slow down our aging process. We get better energy, better sleep, reduced stress, and better mental focus and clarity. It also improves our performance, whether mental or physical. We get better stamina and recovery so we can perform better, whether we're in the gym, the classroom, the boardroom, and even the bedroom.
Wow, absolutely. However, here's some news. From the age of 20, our glutathione level starts to go down even further, just due to the natural process of aging. We usually lose 10 to 15% of our glutathione every decade. So you can see that by the time we are in our 40s and 50s and beyond, our glutathione levels are nowhere near where we needed them to be. Okay, therefore, it's not surprising that we start to hear about health issues, lack of energy, aches and pains, trouble sleeping, and so many more complaints about that we see when people getting older.
And stress, poor diets, toxins, illness, and other issues cause our glutathione levels to go down even faster. And remember what we said, if we have optimal levels of glutathione, our cells are healthy. If we don't have enough glutathione, our cells are not healthy. And if our cells are not healthy, our bodies cannot be healthy. So this is a really big concern.
Absolutely. In fact, Allison, there are over 74 diseases and health challenges associated with low glutathione. We talked about diabetes, hypertension, stroke, arthritis, kidney disease, and so many more that are just a few of the health challenges associated with glutathione deficiency.
Well, we've heard how important glutathione is, so why don't we just get more of it? And that has always been the challenge. If you take glutathione in a pill or a capsule, it will just get digested. It cannot reach the organ cells where you need it the most. And if you take glutathione by injection or intravenous, it is very short-lived and very expensive. So it's not very convenient or affordable for most people. And then that brings us to the next key question. How do we effectively raise glutathione levels?
Absolutely, and I'm happy to share. Max International has their solution. It's called ribosine. It is a breakthrough in science that raises glutathione within the cells. It's a combination of D-ribose and L-cysteine. The ribose is a simple sugar that we use to make energy, and cysteine is the amino acid that we need as one of the key components to make glutathione. So you have the ribose that protects the cysteine by wrapping itself around it, getting it into the cell intact through the digestive tract, where the ribose will now produce energy and the cysteine is available to make glutathione.
Ribosine was created by Dr. Herbert T. Nagasawa, an amazing man with over 45 years of professorship who spent 25 years of his life in scientific research to create ribosine. With 51 peer-reviewed studies and more to come, ribosine is the most advanced glutathione support available in the world. Over 300% more effective than the next best alternative at raising glutathione in the organ cells. And we've already heard that glutathione is critical for our health. So we know that this is a really big deal. Ribosine is truly a science breakthrough that involves that solves a real problem in the world today. And because it is only available from Max International, this gives us a business advantage that is remarkable.
Absolutely, Alison. And ribosine can be found in most of Max International breakthrough products. They are halal certified and approved by the required authorities in any country where Max is officially open. All our products are certified by the Banned Substance Control Group to have no banned substances. So they're safe for athletes and all of us to use. People love our products. When they try them, they definitely come back for more.
Max 1 is made with 100% pure ribosine. You take 2 capsules a day, one in the morning with a full glass of water, and the second one mid-afternoon with a full glass of water. Celgevity is our most advanced formula. It contains ribosine and 12 supporting ingredients to raise glutathione levels within the cell. You take 2 capsules in the evening, 2 capsules a day, 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening. Most healthy people will notice better energy, better mental focus, better sleep, and reduced aches and pains. For someone with a health challenge, sometimes the results can be life-changing. If you are healthy and want to remain healthy, take Celgevity. If you are aging and want to stay youthful, take Celgevity. If you've had health challenges and you're recovering, take Celgevity.
We've had thousands of testimonies with Max products. Once people try them, they definitely come back for more. We've been taking these products for 15 years now. And if you give Max product a try for yourself and commit for 90 days, I'm very sure that you'll soon be sharing your own fantastic testimony. This evening, we have 2 guests that will share their personal testimony. Let's hear from someone who's been there from day one, as I have. And it's Chris Gingras. Please, Chris, can you share your own testimony, please?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad you remember my name, Ira Paul. Just teasing. Wonderful presentation, guys. I have been taking, those kind of supplements for years. And I can go on because I've been using these products for, I would say, well over 17 years right now. But letting the past go, I'm going to talk about what's going on right now. I just turned 58. I'm 2 years away from 60. And, sometimes we take our age for granted. And one thing that my wife and I do is retrain, because the moment I stop training, I start growing sideways. Not only that, but, my body loses its shape, it loses its form. We don't really look good in clothes if we don't train. So we have to train because we like to go out. We like the good life. We like to eat well. Long story short is there's a lot of inflammation that occurs. And I'm telling you that Tammy's my wife, we train with 20-year-olds, mid 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds, and they're huffing and puffing. And you know what? We're keeping up. But after the training, I'm telling you, my body is literally screaming. And I, there are moments where we skip without taking our products, and I can tell the difference when I'm on and when I'm off. Because when I'm on, I'm not kidding, within 24 hours we recuperate. Right? We're not dealing with the pain that most people would do with lactic acid that caused by their excessive training. And I say excessive because I'm telling you, these guys are pretty heavy duty. And this is the Celgivity. I mean, you saw the Celgivity and the Max One. These products we take every single day, specifically right now the Celgivity. And what's really important is we drink a lot of water as we consume these wonderful supplements. I'm telling you, folks, I can tell the difference, and we can keep up with the 20 and the 30-year-olds. And I could go on and on and on here, but I want you guys to understand that we're living in a very toxic environment today. These supplements are not luxuries, they're necessities based on the amount of inflammation that our body deals with, what they keep putting in our food. And these are the kind of products that will shield you against all of that. So, Paul and Allison, thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to share. It was a real pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. Good to have you here. And now I'd like to call upon Jasmine Theberge, who's building a builder in Max, and she's got great results from products as well. Jasmine, the floor is yours.
Thank you. And thank you, ladies, for your presentation tonight. It was great. Thank you again for inviting me to come up and share my experience with Max. I got started with these products 13 years ago, and it was when someone came to me telling me that his 75-year-old mother, who had been taking them for 3 months, all of a sudden felt like she was 50 and she wanted her son to take her dancing. So she was just up and moving. He asked me to do some research. He's an IT guy. My background's in dentistry. I'm a science geek. And so he said, what is glutathione? What is this stuff? What is this technology? He goes, I got my mom back. She's been in bed, for over a year, and now she's up and moving. So did the homework, couldn't stop. I was 3 days on that internet, just going through, and actually it blew my mind. I said, this is, after my 3 days of research, I said, this is the most important health and wellness breakthrough that we're going to see in our life. So I started taking the products. Today I am 65 and I feel 35. I think back the amount of back pain that I had from being in dentistry for decades, and the amount of money. I used to spend $5,000 a year on my back care between physio, chiropractor, and massage. It was $5,000 a year. And I think now, 13 years later, I've saved $65,000 on not having to do back maintenance, because after I was on these products for 3 months, I had no more back problems at all, no more pain, no more inflammation, no more seizing up, no more treatments that I had to do. So this really got rid of inflammation for me big time. And I also used to have problems with sleeping. I thought it was a genetic thing. My dad had it, I had it. My son was in a sleep clinic when he was 15. We all take these products, we all sleep through the night. So if you know somebody that has any issues with pain and inflammation, if you know somebody that can't sleep, tell them about this. They are going to love you for the rest of their life, because when you get a good solid night's sleep, instead of going to bed at 10:30 and then waking up at 2 and staring at that clock, you feel like $1 million, and people are going to be so grateful for you for sharing this with them. So anyway, like I said, if you want to feel half your age and just go out and keep doing it, just like Chris and Tammy are at the gym, we're all active, we're all moving, and we're all living life to the fullest. So thank you for allowing me to share my testimony. And back to you, ladies.
Thank you, Jasmine. And I will leave it up to you, Allison, to close the meeting. This is the end of our meeting. And,
okay. All right, Marie, thank you so much. I enjoyed presenting with you again. And Jasmine and Chris, I always get inspired by your wonderful testimonies. It really brings some credibility and value to the products that we have. To our audience, if you were invited by one of our wonderful Max family members, then please get back to the person that invited you so you can learn more on how to take your health to the next level. So thanks again. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you, Chris. And everyone, have a wonderful evening.
Thanks, Allison. Good night, everyone.
Good night.